President Joe Biden continues to say he will not get involved in this labor dispute.
And tonight, someone asked our Verify team if the president actually has the power to end the strike. Chairman Chow taking a closer look.
The current White House administration supports the longshoremen's union's position for a new contract with the U.S. Maritime Alliance. It represents ports and employers. Historically, the U.S. government has not always backed unions. Under the threat of this strike having long-lasting effects on the supply chain, viewer Gloria wants to know, can the president stop the dockworkers strike? To verify, we went to our sources, including the White House Archives, the Library of Congress, the Congressional Research Service, and the National Labor Relations Board.
Efforts of business interests to forcibly open the strike-paralyzed port of San Francisco failed.
Labor disputes have had a storied history in the U.S., some even turning deadly. Before World War II, a handful of presidents got involved by use of force with troops or issuing ultimatums to end strikes. After the war, there was a wave of labor strikes across multiple industries.
I believe that the time has come to adopt a comprehensive labor policy.
To get the country and economy working again, Congress overrode a veto by then-President Harry S. Truman to pass the Labor Management Relations Act of 1947, better known as the Taft-Hartley Act. In a letter to the House of Representatives, Truman wrote he was concerned cooperation cannot be achieved by force of law.
There are no pickets at the container dock because there are no container ships in port.
Since the legislation was put in place, the Congressional Research Office says the Taft-Hartley Act has been used by presidents 37 times. This New York Times article from 1961 details President Truman, who vetoed it, invoked it 10 times. Other presidents using Taft-Hartley include Eisenhower, Kennedy, Nixon, Carter, and George W. Bush. So yes, the president has the power to stop the dockworkers strike. If the president invokes Taft-Hartley, the labor dispute doesn't immediately end. Under the law, a federal court also gets involved to potentially return strikers back to work. With your Verify, I'm Sherman Chow.
Online right now, why you don't need to panic about this strike just yet, especially for things like, toilet paper. We have a breakdown of what could be affected by the strike and when at khou.com.